Good morning, learners. Today we will study further about human digestive system. Now, as we know what happens inside the mouth, two things, that is mastication of food and conversion of carbohydrate into sugar. Now, the food goes to the food pipe, that is called esophagus, and there is a continuous contraction and relaxation of the muscles of esophagus which pushes the food into the stomach. This continuous or rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the inner wall of food pipe is known as peristalsis or peristaltic movement. It is like this. For example, this is the food pipe and the food is here. So because of this continuous contraction and relaxation of the wall of the esophagus pushes the food in the downward direction. This movement of the inner wall of food pipe or esophagus is known as peristalsis. Now, because of the peristalsis, the food comes to the stomach. Stomach releases gastric juices which comprises of or made up of some of the HCl, protein digesting enzyme and mucus also. HCl kills bacteria of the food which comes along with our food. HCl also gives acidic medium for the protein digesting enzymes. Protein digesting enzyme can act only when they will get acidic medium, and this acidic medium or the environment will be given by the HCl. So HCl has two roles to perform. One, it kills the bacteria of the food, and second, it gives acidic environment or the medium for protein digesting enzymes, because till time you know that carbohydrate portion of the food is digested 30% in the mouth itself. If you chew your food properly, then it is said that carbohydrate digestion at least 30% will be completed in mouth itself. Rest digestion will be done in stomach and small intestine. Now, still partially digested food. The food is not digested yet. It is still partially digested. Partially means half digested. Comes from the stomach to the small intestine, and small intestine gets some digestive juices from pancreas and liver. You can see here two glands are there. One is pancreas and another one is liver. Pancreas releases pancreatic juices and liver releases bile juices. Liver produces bile juice. Bile helps in the digestion of fat, because when we eat food, it has a fat component also. So this fat is digested by the bile juice, and bile juice is released by the liver. Actually what happens, liver secretes bile juice and for some time it is stored in the gallbladder. I will show you in the picture also later. And then when it is required for the digestion of the fat, then it comes to the small intestine. So pancreas and liver play a major role in digestion of food in small intestine. Now generally it is said that digestion of the food and absorption of the food gets completed in small intestine. Why? Because now the partially digested food which has come from the stomach goes to the small intestine. Here in small intestine, with the help of bile juice and with the help of pancreatic juices, the digestion of the food gets completed, and the food is absorbed by the blood in its simple form. It means digestion. When we say digestion is completed, it means the complex food is now in its simple form. And how the complex food is in simple form? Because of the digestive juices secreted by the glands at various places. If you remember, in mouth salivary gland is present. Then second gland is liver, which secretes bile juices, and third major gland is pancreas, which secretes pancreatic juices. Because of the combined efforts, the digestion gets completed, and absorption means now the food in its simple form goes to the blood by the process of diffusion. In large intestine, the role of the large intestine is to absorb the extra water and salts from the undigested food. But if I ask you what is the place of complete digestion and absorption of the food, the answer will be small intestine. So we say digestion and absorption of the food gets completed in small intestine. Now this is the diagram where you can learn from the mouth the food comes to the esophagus, then it goes to the stomach. Here the stomach releases gastric juices. Now it comes to the small intestine. This portion, small intestine receive juice, digestive juice from the liver, that is bile, and it also receive pancreatic juices from pancreas. And in small intestine, the digestion of the food and absorption of the food gets completed, and undigested food comes to large intestine. In large intestine, extra water and salt, which the body does not want to lose, gets absorbed by the body. Food is stored for some time in rectum, and then it is released by the process of egestion through anus. Thank you very much. Revise well.